Today, I want to talk to you guys about why I believe credit repair is the best place to start with cleaning up your credit. So stay tuned. My name is Jay, and welcome to Ask a Debt Collector. Now, I've been in the debt collection industry for over 15 years. I've done it all, from skip tracing to collecting to management, and I've owned 2 debt collection agencies. For the past 8 years, I've been the go-to guy for friends and family for questions regarding debt and credit, and now I want to be that person for you. If you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer those questions. Let's go. So, credit repair is the best way to start with cleaning up your credit. I'm speaking from ultimately experience, right? When I was cleaning up my credit about 4 years ago, it took me 2 years to clean up my credit and then 2 years to get my credit established to where it's at now. So 4 years ago when I was cleaning up my credit, a lot of that I was doing DIY. I was doing it on my own for the most part. And through navigating and what it was that I was learning concerning credit repair, I was so happy that I decided to go that route. Now, I didn't understand it at the time. I didn't hire professional advice, but the reality is I did get information from people who were professionals concerning cleaning up your credit. Another thing that I did was I got a book and I read a book because I wanted to start a credit repairing company, but it's the ultimate guide to starting a credit repair business. This book, with YouTube, the internet, and some professional help, I was able to get my credit clean. And I tell people to start with credit repair, and I'll explain to you some of the reasons why. Number one, before doing anything, right? You're going to pull a copy of your credit report. When you get a copy of your credit report, then you start the process of the credit repairing. I always state you got to have the right mindset, but that's a whole nother story. I have a video on that. If you want to see that, I'll link that in the description. But one of the big things is you get to erase inaccurate info off of your credit. Now, you want to start off with your address information. If the address information that you have on your credit report is not current, or it's not your current address, or they have addresses there that are not correct, you want to update it. Number one, the reason why I say that is when you're getting ready to dispute inaccurate stuff on your account, you want collection agencies to have an updated address to get in contact with you. You want them to even have an updated phone number to get in contact with you. You want that on your credit file. The reason why is so that you'll have an idea of what's going on, what's out there. You won't forget about accounts that you may have had, 3-4 years ago, or whatever the circumstance is. You'll get documentation, a letter with the original creditor, the original account number. You get something with the letterhead from the actual company, and you can correlate that with your credit report. Number two, another reason why I think it's it's better to start with credit repair is some accounts that are accurate can fall off. Let me repeat that again. Some accounts that are on your credit report that are accurate can still fall off. Always recommend everyone to dispute everything on your credit report. The reason why I state that is the fact that as a debt collection company, when we're collecting on debt, we're supposed to have an actual signed contract from the original creditor when we purchase these debts with your signature on there showing that you actually had the account. Now, I've stated before in other videos, debt is purchased and sold in bulk, sometimes 2, 3, 4, 5 times over. Once it's sold that many times over, a lot of times the paperwork will get lost in transaction. When the paperwork is lost, the collection agency don't have the original signed contract, that accurate account that you may have can still fall off of your credit report. That's what a lot of credit reporting agencies, when they're advertising, hey, get stuff deleted off your credit report, and they'll charge you whatever the fee is or whatever the circumstance is, that's what they're talking about, right? And the last and final reason why I say start off with credit repair before trying to do anything else is at that time span, once you've deleted the inaccuracies, you deleted some of the accurate accounts. The last thing that you can do is now you start paying on your accounts. I've seen people have 10 accounts, and after deleting inaccuracies and accuracies, they may come down to 1 or 2 accounts at that time span. And the reality is you only pay on accounts that are accurate on your credit report, right? So then once that happens, then obviously you can look at the best time to negotiate, how to negotiate a debt, and you can figure out what it is that you can do with regards to getting rid of those accounts. This is why I state I believe credit repair, coming from a debt collector, credit repair is the best. And obviously when a debt collector contacts you and you're dealing with the credit repair agency, or you're doing it on your own, whether you're dealing with the agency or you're doing it on your own, once that debt collector calls you, the first thing you want to do is request an actual demand letter. It's a letter with their company letterhead. It shows the original account number, the balance that's due, and the type of account it is. Then that way you can take it and store it with your information, and once you're dealing with a credit repair company or you're doing it on your own, it doesn't matter which way you're doing it, you have the correct information to send to the credit bureaus before actually paying. So a lot of times, see what happened with me when I was cleaning up my credit 4 years ago, the first about year, I pretty much was doing the credit repair situation. Then in that second year, the accounts that I had that were accurate, I negotiated settlements and I paid next to nothing. The reality is I probably owed around 15 grand. I ended up paying literally about $2,500 of that 15 grand. And my credit was clean. My slate was brand new and I got to start all over. And this is why I recommend you deal with credit repair. Now, if you have any questions, put them down in the comment section. I promise I'll answer them. If you need a consultation with regards to credit repair, email me at askadebtcollector@bearrecovery.com. I can help you with that information. And as always, you be great.